wrote to 700, over 700 now. Yeah, it's like I tell you. So, he says, I think I might have skipped a Torah as usual. Okay, that one. I said that before, and I'm not sure exactly I understand what he means. ויש בזה בסיכוס קדושס הרבה ששמענו והבנו מפה וקודש מעט מהם מבוארים באיזה מקום ועין שם בסיפורי המייסיוס המשכיל. He says אף על פי שהאדם צורך להיות זוריז עין שם. I'm not sure which one that one is. Going on, if Ezekah Bepechinas lo alecha chatas hamalocha ligmor v'lo ata ben chorim lehibata b'mena, you're also not a free man. V'shnecha bechinas ha'edach ha'mekadach ha'ba'arbecha v'tesha yemei ha'sfirat ha'shvuos. Ki ba'arba'im v'tesha yemei ha'sfirat sofrim l'yomim l'eidish ha'yomim enuyim b'ziporim gana. Okay, in Sarak lehiyos zaris godol ma'od b'chubados yisbarach. Uveshavuos az misaknim simsum hasheni libli laharos akavul. Now let's go over this again. He says on the Uveshavuos, on Shavuos, az misaknim simsum hasheni. He says there's a second simsum over here. Libli laharos akavul la'alos el Hashem, which without destroying the boundary, making it possible for us to go up to Hashem. Rak lahamtim the shuas Hashem, but only that we have to wait for Hashem's salvation. Tamid b'kol masha over avolon v'shadol yigrom lo hazrizos chutz mehamida harisa the gamri chaz v'shalom. I feel like I'm not getting what this means. So let's go back to where it says oz misaknem simsum asheni. That's the first place. There's a second simsum, he says, that takes place on the night of Shavuos. L'bli laharos hagavul, without destroying the boundary, la'alos el Hashem, to be able to come so close to Hashem. Rak lahamtim, the shuas Hashem, but really what you have to do there is wait for Hashem's salvation. Tamid b'kol masha over alav v'shelo yigrom lo hazrizos chutz meramida haribritz the gamri chaz v'shalom, and that what? B'kol masha over alav. Let's see, but shelo yigrom cause him. Yigrom lo hazrizos, that would be caused, I guess, by his urgency, the urgency, chutz meramida harisa meramida, outside of the boundary or the particular measurement that you have to be, I guess, the channel measured properly, the harisa, the gamri chas v'shalom, which could lead to complete destruction. Ki zecher klal godel shebekol davar ubekol midah shebe'olam. Yesh bo tov v'ra v'chababal davar orev kol adam tamid l'lach. He's always waiting for us to trap us, but b'tzudas chas v'shalom. B'kol mini tachbulos v'rumalos v'aramimios shebe'olam ma she'ein hapeh yochel d'daber v'chalev lachshon. Tzrikin l'sum lev ela emes tamid l'histakel hetev b'kol davar ma yetzi b'zeh. So I'm trying to understand what hamtana has to do with this. Is that there's patience involved? What does he mean? One second. He said, Ma'od al ha'adam lemnoa the gamri b'derek ha'chaim chaz v'sholem, to keep him away from this altogether. Akka she'adam mis'orach of g'tzatz v'rotza the shuv l'Hashem lehispalo o lilmo v'kiyotze hu mispasha kenegdo u'manohu b'kama rabaniyas v'chalishas bilbulim. So he goes through all these different things. B'li shir ad shekam b'pa'amem gam kashemispalo he's still not able to do it properly. But shekama zmanim v'itim makalkel also the gamri, because he's so messed up. Machmas tirdas apernasa v'kiyotze. V'lo dai locho ba'onocho ki abazeh. Ki im od orev olav ki ilu efes tikva chas v'sholem. And not just that there's problems, but it can really come on even stronger. Hilihi efsher lo od lehiskarv l'Hashem yisbarach. Karoi ma'acher sha'oivrecha v'yomim v'shone v'chadayim v'urako kamoshu v'urako. But that's actually the weapons of the Baal Dover. So the Baal Dover, it clothes himself in the mitzvahs. Shemachtis believer is rashlos weakness v'chalishas hayidecha b'mitzvahs v'chayir shalo shehu mislavish b'hem. Let me just read that again. Lost the sequence again, a little bit. He says, Uva emes gam ku, that is all the, the difficulty in getting your prayers right, getting your limit properly. Gam zecha b'chutach bulis abal davar, v'gam zecha b'chinas mashim b'vura b'chatei rechanal, shal bal davar mislavish es atzbacha b'mitzvos. Shemach is believer his rashlos v'chalishos ayidecha v'mitzvah ha-mitzvahs v'chayir shalo shuchu mislavish b'chem, that is the Baal Dover, and all the good things that you may have that would bring you to Torah. He says the Baal Dover's in them too. So it's if that he's really trying to help. Because he's so far away. In other words, he's telling you that you need some kind of resource is needed here in order to get you going. Even that little bit that a person is able to do. So he says, okay, call me sharotz diknos b'chavodas Hashem tzarek lizohar ma'od la'achos b'shnechem b'bechinas tov b'shechor la'achos b'zel v'gam b'zel so beginas tov ash te'achos b'zel, that he's able to hold on to that goodness. V'gam b'zecha b'al tinach, do not tanach, not let go. Yadecha, you have to stay in there. The height of the hiyos zaris godol ma'od b'chovados yisbarach. That's called the shatim so yadecha la'asot b'ko'acha azeh b'zrizos godol dav v'yom b'yomo v'lo d'itchos b'yom l'yom chas v'shon l'kanam. Now his thing, what's got me confused a little bit is that he says there's hamtana that's involved in this. So how's this work? So he said, v'afal pikein sark l'chamtim harba, but even so that your mizar is your soul, you still have to wait a long time, harbe. Because you see like this, you go to pray and your praying is all mixed up with different strange thoughts and are keeping you from really doing it properly. Sometimes you can't talk, you can't pray at all. But wait, he said, and look out, the Shus Hashem, Kamosha Kosev, Akla Lokim Domi Nafshi, my see is waiting silently, let's say my soul is waiting. Ak Elohim Domia Nafshi, that other phrase too, I wait, I'm waiting for him. Tov V'Yochel V'Doimin Shus Hashem. So again, hope and wait for the Shus Hashem. What is he saying? He's saying that you have to have faith that even though that it's not working, that you're going to keep trying to make it work. Is that what he means? I'm not sure. You have to wait. This is the concept of keeping the Torah. So guard it and listen to it. He said, as called Divrei HaTorah. Ushmiras lashon matana, so ushmira lashon matana. Ushmira, he says, the word shmira, guarding yourself, is lashon hamtana, is a concept of waiting. Kamosha Kosev v'aviv shomer as a davar, and his wife and his father, we said, didn't say anything. That is to say, he guarded it. What did it mean? He meant he waited. Hainishi, after the schus the kaim is called Divrat Erev Shlemus, Ledadavek Bo Yisbarach, and to cling to him Yisbarach, Be'emes, Ki'im Ayedecha Be'pechindish Shmira V'chumtana, only by guarding yourself and waiting. Patience, I'm not sure exactly what the metaphor is, I'm still looking. Kitzarch Lahamtim Harbe Ad Sheyizka Lama Sheyizka, the person has to wait a long time until he merits to get to what he gets to. Even a person can pray properly. And the person is learning all the time. For all of these things, these prayers, and you have to wait. Until you get to that point where you really have shleimus. Is to, he says, what is the hakira? So to recognize Hashem, begin the ish b'doim, so that knowledge could be, I guess, ish b'doim, would be able to come to this person. For this, patience is required. You have to be able to bear all that's going on and keep going. Called Echad b'Yisrael hu boyer mislave ma'od lehikola bo yisbarach l'davkabo. Now let's go back and to read this again. He says, only lo choy lona koach, we don't have the strength. He says, lahamtim kol kach, to wait so much. Ki keficha nekuda toivacha shebelei, because if you look at the nekuda tov in our hearts, called Echad b'Yisrael hu boyer, everybody is on fire, mislach and flaming ma'od lehikola bo yisbarach l'davkabo. That's what everybody wants. Okay, barach mav Noson lana rasatera b'kedusha ki hi hayecho hi hayenu v'orach yomenu ki al yedei hatera yesh lam b'malahakios atzmenu. That's in the Torah itself has within it what is required to bring us to life. Call the yomim the sha'anda mamtinin the shuasa the hikola bo yisbarach b'shleimus, all the days that we are waiting. We're waiting for his salvation. What does his salvation mean? The hikola bo yisbarach b'shleimus, to be incorporated with him, and completely incorporated, to be one with him. Because that is what the Torah is his oneness. So by coming to the Torah by itself, we're able to come to the real, true purpose, the davka bo yisbarach, in order to cling to him, yisbarach. But also look like this: he who is not able to do it completely, properly, that is, to pray and to serve Hashem properly. And this is what he wants to say, even though that it appears that a person is very far away. And the truth is that he is very far away. But you gotta wait. For the tzafos, I keep looking out the shuasa and keep looking for your salvation. The Hachyo says, b'kol ma sheyuchu pam b'torah, pam b'tefila, pam b'hizboidedus, v'sichu ben to the ben kono, pam b'sichu im chavera, sometimes talking, but in whatever it is, rabu pam b'asiyas, or multiply tam b'sei eis and mitzvahs, it could be the chasadim, pam b'bratzam, sometimes with his will, ukasufim, and his desire, that's really the main thing, is to want to be close to Hashem. The main thing is your will. What is it that you want? And that lomdim is follow them. So we learn as if we're learning, and follow them. We learn that we lost Rebbe. Rebbe disappeared. Let me call him back. Okay. So we're right down at the very end of this. Let's see if I can find a place to go back to. So he says, I think he's saying that patience and zrizos go together, but it has to be on understanding that your salvation, I guess, I'm not sure what he means by that, but he means I think the ability to make a yichud with Hashem that requires patience, which is possibly true of Sefira in general. The Sefira is in 49 days. It's a lot of days. To be able to go through that and ultimately reach, he said a lot of things were really not quite clear. He says the ultimate simsum. So what would to reach Keter on Shavuos, what would be the ultimate simsum is that the light of Hashem is actually able to come through to us, all the way down into us. So he says that requires 49 days, which is a counting of each and every individual day and the effort that it requires to do this. I'm trying to find a period so I could get back. I know we lost this here. I'm not sure what happened. Let's see. I'm just going to go, the first word on the line is kach. Kach. So he says, Afal pikein, tzarek lahamtim, v'letzafos l'shuasam, v'lechach yoses atzvach v'bezoch kach, b'kol mash yuchul pam b'torah v'pam b'tefillah, pam b'hizboidedes v'sicha, offer what you can, bein the bein konu, pam b'sicha, im chaverach o rabbo, o pam b'asiyas ez mitzvahs, and sometimes doing a mitzvah, o gomilach osadim, Bilis chesed, pam b'ratzon, the kisufim, that is shtok, because that's the main thing, is to want. He says in the Sichos Haran, the main thing is what you want, the will, that you really want to reach. B'toch kach, lomdim ke'ilu lomdim, so the person learns, because if lomdim, palam ke'ilu, etc., ayin sham, apparently it's a quote over there. Okay, that's that Torah right now. We'll stop it here.